from the heavens above, Will. Uncle Phil is rolling over in his grave, pure survival, as this woman still humiliates you. You know what I'm saying? And she has different men in and out of that house that was yours. I know you happy to be gone, but she's playing it off like you were the one that was in the way, Will.
You ever think back to that moment when Jada Pinkett Smith was talking about her past and somehow ended up exposing way more than anyone expected? Almost like the truth slipped out before she could stop it.
Have you ever had an addiction? Yes, I've had several.
Jada Pinkett Smith opens up about her struggles with addiction.
I'm hoping that it will give people the freedom also in their lives to find their...
46-year-old actress got extremely candid on the latest episode of her hit Facebook Watch series, Red Table Talk, where she revealed her addiction to sex.
My sort of addictions jump. They jump around. When I was young, I definitely think I had a sex addiction of some kind. Yes, that everything could be fixed by sex.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Or
It's the behavior.
It's the behavior that's attached to it.
Back then, she played it off like it was something she already healed from and left in the past. But now it is starting to feel like that story was not so simple. Because from that whole situation with August Alsina to these new whispers about her getting into messy situations with Bryshere Gray, it is starting to look like maybe she was the real issue all along. And once August took that situation public, the whole world watched Will Smith crash out on stage with Chris Rock trying to defend her, only for Jada to later act like she had nothing to do with it. And at that time, people really thought that was the end of the drama inside their marriage. But somehow, more and more secrets keep coming out, making people question what has really been going on behind closed doors since day one.
First of all, I'm really shocked because, mind you, I'm not there. We haven't called each other husband and wife in a long time. But I'm like, what is going on right now?
My wife's name
out of your mouth, right? And I'm like, but now I'm really worried for Will because I don't know what's going on.
And if you have not been keeping up, things got even crazier after the Epstein files started making noise. Because suddenly, Will Smith was being dragged again over what people claim happened between him and Bryshere Gray, with voices like Jaguar Wright and Brother Bilal saying that what was supposed to be mentorship turned into something way darker that completely flipped that young man's life upside down.
There was, how Jada would watch at the house is she had her laptop, she would stick her hard drive in, right? Boom, and hook it up to the TV. And she could play whatever video she watching. So now, I'm seeing videos of her and Will and a bunch of some celebrities, everything. Because remember, the last interview I told you.
But here is where it gets even messier. Because it was not just Will Smith being called out. People are now saying Jada Pinkett Smith was deeply involved too, and played a major role in pushing Bryshere Gray down a path that led him into a completely different world. And for years, people joked about the wild things Hollywood couples get into when nobody is watching. But now, insiders are painting a picture where Will and Jada were not just part of it, they were leading the pack, with stories of wild parties, substance use, secret recordings, partner swapping, and even bringing other people into their relationship. And the wildest part is that people claim Jada never even wanted that marriage in the first place, and would constantly push things to the edge, hoping Will would walk away, while he kept agreeing to everything just to keep her around. And when they first crossed paths back in 1994, she reportedly made it clear she was always going to do what she wanted, even shocking people by bringing another partner along when meeting him for the first time. And from that moment, everything about their relationship seemed set on chaos. especially since they only tied the knot because of pressure after her pregnancy. And through it all, Jada knew no matter how far she went, Will would stay, defend her, and protect her, because that marriage meant everything to him, even if it meant nothing to her.
When you got a woman that don't really like you, you got...
Hold on. Time out. You're not the first man that said this.
Come on now. I don't think she does.
But damn, how they gonna be married all these years? At some point in time,
I think she like the lifestyle. Now, who's she gonna marry with that much money? Oprah. Hey, Oprah ain't gonna have her. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, and then she's mean.
And what is even more shocking is that insiders claim this was not just a one-time thing, but a pattern that kept repeating itself over and over, with Jada Pinkett Smith reportedly getting involved with different young people who came into their home looking for guidance, mentorship, or even just friendship. And it was not because she lacked options outside, but because some say it was her way of slowly tearing Will Smith down behind the scenes and making him seem like he was not the man everyone believed him to be.
That pain of Will seeing Jada fucking Mark Anthony on that couch in their home, right? Because he know they were already fucking on the set. This is fact. He just couldn't take it, and he whipped her ass.
What does it mean to love in freedom?
The simple idea is it's friendship versus marital prison.
Ooh. Does that mean you all can have other partners, but you just have to be respectful with each other?
So people only think in terms of sex. People are trying to put something on it. Will and Jada, what they doing with other people?
Yeah.
Right? Will and Jada ain't really doing too much of nothing. The goal is not a sexual goal. We're gonna love each other
no matter what.
Everyone already knows how August Alsina came into their lives during a vulnerable time looking for support and guidance after issues with his own family and being close to Jaden Smith since they were not far apart in age. And the way that whole situation played out still has people talking to this day.
Alsina in 2015 in London. And that's where we met. He was like, man, I could really use some help dealing with life.
But what many people did not see coming is that after things cooled down with August Alsina, it is being said that Jada Pinkett Smith allegedly moved on to someone else close to her son. And this time, the name being thrown around is Tyler, the Creator. And people started connecting dots after that moment when Jaden Smith suddenly went public on stage calling Tyler his boyfriend.
I feel like I just want to say Tyler, the Creator, is the best friend in the world, and I love him so fucking much. And I want to tell you guys something. I want to tell you, Tyler doesn't want to say, but Tyler's my motherfucking boyfriend, and he's been my motherfucking boyfriend.
That moment caught everyone off guard because it felt so random at the time. But now, some believe it was not random at all. Because when Jaden Smith brought Tyler, the Creator, around his family, there are claims that Jada Pinkett Smith got involved with him behind the scenes, turning what seemed like a normal introduction into something much more complicated.
He got a reason to cry. If he comes home, you know what I'm saying, and see that his mom got Tyler, the Creator, his boyfriend, bent over and blowing Tyler, the Creator's back out. That's why Jaden was crying.
And that is where things get really uncomfortable, because people are saying Jada Pinkett Smith knew exactly how her son felt about Tyler, the Creator, and still crossed that line anyway, which explains why Jaden Smith later made things public to shut it down and make everything awkward enough to stop it. But even that did not end the pattern, because she was later linked to Mark Anthony after working together, and reportedly took things so far that it happened inside their own home. until Will Smith walked in and reacted in anger, before apologizing later and still choosing to stay. And then history repeated again when she worked with Tommy Davidson on The Woo, and once rumors spread about them, Will Smith nearly confronted him but held back out of fear of public fallout.
I was sitting down, right? He's standing over me like this. And he's like, I don't appreciate that, man. I don't appreciate that. And I'm like, well, what you talking about? I always know to play it off.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's tone.
Well, I'm sitting down.
So, hold on. This was 15 years later? Or was it?
No, this was then. And then I didn't find out why.
Right, okay.
I was asking him why then, but he wouldn't say nothing.
Right.
Right, and I'm going, what's going on, man? Tell me what's happening, man. And since he was standing, and I was sitting, I was a real nice fella. I mean, that's about physics, right?
Right.
So I'm like, oh man, what's going on, man? I mean, hey, man. He's like, I don't appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And Jada's going, Will, I'm saying, but I mean, what's happening, man? Now you tell me what's happening. You know when a dude does this,
you bite his bottom lip. He about to do something bad.
He might do something, right? So I'm like, I did the whole. You remember the snake?
Yeah.
I did the snake. Well, what? And got up.
Right.
And then I was like, so what are you talking about, man? And I was still in that posture.
So you didn't really know what he was actually talking about?
I didn't, but I know what he was doing.
Right.
So I was like, come on, man. I mean, what's up? Just tell me what's up.
Right.
Yeah, you know what's up. So finally I just said, this is a small place and people are here. We should talk about it.
Right.
Me and you outside, because it looked like you're gonna need to get something off your chest, right? And then Jada was like, oh, no, y'all. And I was like, what do you mean, nah, y'all? Tell him.
So when Bryshere Gray entered the picture, everything lined up in a way that made him an easy target, according to different sources, because he was new to the industry with very few connections aside from Charlie Mack, who was close to Will Smith. And with Will publicly saying he would mentor him, it created the perfect setup. And while it is one thing to blur lines with coworkers or friends, it is another level completely when it involves someone who looks up to you. And people claim that both Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith crossed that boundary with him to the point where feelings got involved and things spiraled fast. And if the goal was to provoke a reaction, then this situation definitely did. Because soon after Will reportedly distanced himself and left him to deal with the fallout alone. And with everything that keeps coming out, it is getting harder for people to see Jada the same way. I feel bad for their kids. Nobody wants their parents in the headlines over this. She really took it upon herself to make trashing her husband's legacy and name her entire identity, because she has nothing else going on as far as roles in Hollywood. What an evil woman. But now the real question is, what do you think about all of this? Drop your thoughts below and stay locked in, because this story might not be over yet.